talk about something, I guess. Anyway, this match has a lot of teams that, or a lot of players that I'm pretty familiar with. On the Dire side, it's pretty much Cornell's team. They've got Sasquatch, Cake, Solar, PSSS, and Praise the Sun. I think one of them is Rapidish, but I don't know which one is. And then on the other side, it's Tunerwa, G, Frugas, LiOu, Whiskey. A couple people I believe were on, damn, Soggy Myths. That was a long time ago. Oh, my mic probably doesn't sound as good.
Alright, so my mic probably sounds better now. So yeah, I'm familiar with a lot of these players. Right now, Cornell are not doing very well at all. I'm actually going to bring up the bridge site so that I can see when this next game starts up. Obviously, I don't want to talk too much because I casted 3 games already, and depending on how fast these games go, we're gonna have 2 best of 3s later. So we got a lot more casting ahead of us. I was surprised Kaya on LiOu, but I think it's just because his team is just very far ahead. Although he is the lowest net worth on his team at just 5,500. I think they're mostly trolling at this point. I don't really even think that Shakiro has too much of an issue with the mana cost of his abilities. Sasquatch wanders underneath a sentry ward. It's not really a good place for him at all. Man, it has been a while. Oh man, those frames though. And that was a bit of a fail on the avalanche. His little swapping the magic missile there, and an easy kill for Vengeful Spirit. How fast she attacks, it's ridiculous. And she doesn't really even need that much damage to get her steroided up. She already has the Vengeful Aura. Oh, another thing, I may end up pulling out of this game early because... Wow. Just wrecked at bottom. I may pull out of this match early. It's actually a really big fight here for Cornell. Win that pretty hard. I may pull out of this match early because this is off of the 5-minute in-game delay, and then I have a 5-minute delay on my stream. So I would have to get into the next game as soon as I can. So as soon as I see the lobby up, because the teams definitely won't wait for me. Like, why would they wait for me? Doesn't make sense. Oh no, not like this. No, there's a disconnect. That's gonna make everything take longer. Which is unfortunate, but it means I can keep drinking. I hope that this gets sorted out quickly because I don't really want to sit here for too long just waiting for a player to reconnect. The lead is pretty big for the Radiant side right now, and their team name is LiOu. I don't know what that actually means, but apparently that's their name. I said earlier that Dota casting was so much easier than Paragon casting. So very good reasons behind that. First off, with Dota, the action is from above. So like, you don't have to look through everybody just to see the abilities. Like most of the time, you should be able to see between them, just from this top-down view. The other thing is with Paragon, everything happens so fast. So like, you don't always know what's going on all the time, and your view sometimes can be obstructed by the geometry. With this top-down view, like, your view isn't going to be obstructed by anything. The other thing is, with Dota, they have really good information on the screen. Like, you have the net worth over here. You also have it underneath the teams. It will be underneath whichever team has more net worth. The health bars are pretty easy to see at the top. If something happens, like someone picks up the rune, somebody picks up the Roshan or Aegis, it's all going to show up right here. So if you're missing action, it's right here. And pretty much every single esport except for Paragon has this. They do have it for the players right now, but it's not made its way into the replay client. That's like one of the biggest things that makes the game easier to watch. Also, I mean, you have the necessary information. Roshan can respawn then. You can derive the timing on when the Aegis will expire from the timer as well. You've got scan, fortification, all that info is like small. It's... what was that? It's small, it's not in the way. It's not difficult to see. And it's all there. Like, you have pretty much everything that you need. They have no idea that the Jakira is there. In fact, the Storm Spirit might find himself in a lot of trouble soon. He's gonna walk into vision. They just see him there. And they're gonna kill him. Goodbye, Storm Spirit. Sound's coming through in a second. Just missing with a nice Yule Scepter, but the Ice Path is going to catch him out. Might find the Jakiro here. He's got a Kai, he's got the Veil of Discord, and he's going to be the sacrifice. Cornell actually taking him down. Cakes is going to go forward with this one, looking for Frugos. He's going to get the Burrow Strike out and the Blink over. Sasquatch still wants to chase this one down, though. Cakes also does as well. Got his Kaya working. There's Tunerla. Okay, he's going to be thrown back over to the puck. The silence is there after the Veil of Discord comes out. Excellent combo, as well as the Vortex into Ice Path. Cornell are actually holding on pretty well here. Meanwhile, though, the rat is happening over at top. Plus 15% Vengeance aura damage. Kind of ridiculous. Tiny's getting more trees, though. Tree throw. Consume the remaining tree grab. Oh. Oh, that's only after. Okay. So you only have tree grab when you don't have a tree in your hand. That makes sense. Hey, Whiskey. I don't think he's going to get the kill here. Meanwhile, at bottom, Storm Spirit's dead. Still pushing in the top lane. Frugos is there. There's not a whole lot of mana on Tiny, so I doubt that he's going to go pretty hard for a kill here. Whee! Wow, that creep is just in the air. Poor guy. Tiny made him levitate.
Radiant are scanning.
But yeah, even just watching Dota is more exciting than Paragon, honestly.
Dire's top tower is under
I think because the action in Dota is quite varied as well. Like, it's not just, oh, this hero has a stun and this other one has a stun and he can run fast and he just throws this thing that does damage. Like, it's actually interesting. There's formation time, there's a spell steal, there's a macro pyre on top of it. Like, they actually combo well together. Goodbye Rubik. There's a swap into a kill. I think there's just too many possibilities in Dota, and that's what makes it more interesting as well. Now all the little butterflies are going away. Goodbye. Tiny's going to try to fight here, though. Spirit Siphon. And the Yule Scepter as well. Tuner was going to heal up so much after that ultimate. That's so good. Sasquatch getting pushed away from here. There's the epicenter. Lots of matches showing up right now. I think a tournament just started. Like a 1v1 tournament. Sand King's dead though.
You took that shape too far.
We have another disconnect. He's out. That is interesting. Plus 5% null field. Actually, could be interesting for Rubik. I don't know if it was a null field before that make him take pretty much no damage for a little bit. I mean, I didn't see any other items that would make him not take any damage. Nullifier.
Stupendous.
Pretty good on Nature's Prophet, actually.
That should help.
Spirit goes over to the creep wave. Oh no, he's gonna choose the illusion. He's gonna choose the illusion! Not like this. He actually out-mind gamed himself there. He thought that the illusion would be the bait in the lane. Oh man. He thought that the illusion would be the bait in the lane. But instead, it was exactly as it should have been. The hero was in the lane instead of being the bait. He was thinking way too hard there. Storm Spirit goes in, the rest of his team. Are they actually going to win this? Buyback by Nature's Prophet, Tunerla getting taken low. They can't really fight against the ghosts and the Storm Spirit. That nullifier is actually ridiculous. Are they going to play this one? The ghosts are still here. They can't really fight into that one. The Spirit Siphon starts. Praise the Sun is going to try to get out, but the Ice Path is going to keep him there. And Praise the Sun ain't going to be praising for all that much longer. Plus, Nature's Prophet went for bottom. And now he tries to use the Nullifier on the one base, taking a lot of damage. Mid lane.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
This is just a clowny ass game. Like, the Radiant side really shouldn't even be throwing here. But they're still taking towers, not taking any racks. While the Dire side are taking kills. Let's make this match take longer than it should. They're not really playing Dota, they're just playing NA. I still like that mind game play though. That was funny.
I'll take your
Should just keep my camera on cakes here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
His health was up to. I don't know if that was the buff on him at the end. Just throws the tree out. Here, take this.
Dire are scanning.
Alright.
Radiant's middle tower.
Well, it's going to be
is
Cornell's turn to go for the high ground. Cakes to the backlines. Going to waste most of his mana. Nature's Wrath comes on through. Cornell will back up after the epicenter goes through. Oh, not like this. It would actually be hilarious if they brought this back because it would be a pretty massive throw from the Radiant side.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
They're gonna have to defend the top lane soon though. Can't really keep pushing like this. They really need to control that lane. It's going to be difficult with the Nature's Prophet always pushing in.
Dire's top shrine
It's
is
almost
under
at the point
attack.
where they need to just kill that hero. And then do something. And again, we may end up leaving this game early. As soon as I see that it's over.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
Approach you.
So that we can get into the next lobby as soon as possible. Or actually, we'll keep watching it, but we'll get ourselves into the lobby. Because I would imagine that if this game goes much longer, there's going to be a pretty sizable break at the end of it. Kira still has that Kai. Hasn't really made any item progression since getting up his 2 items. It's so cheap though. That's the thing about the newer items. They are extremely cheap for the most part. Rugo's getting picked off again here. Let's see. Multicast. And a lot of rocks dropped on his face. You know what? At some point, the Radiant need to stop throwing. They're really in danger here, though. They haven't been able to take care of Tunerla. I don't know. I have Scotty on Vengeful Spirit. I think they can take care of Avenge, but she's going to start to get out of hand eventually. I don't know. We're at the high ground. They know about it. They'll quickly take it down. But, okay, they're using the trains to scout. Oh. Children of Veridicia. Meanwhile, like every single second that that Cornell wastes on the Roshan, their base is going to get decimated. So yeah, it's even difficult to send the courier out there like that. Keeps hitting the tier 4 towers, which also don't respawn. They don't regen health anymore. So I think by starting that Roshan a little bit too early, well, Cornell might have just lost the Roshan. They could find the Sand King. That's good. Storm Spirit comes in. Does he steal it? He actually picked up the Roshan and gets the Aegis as well. Not even a steal needed. The Ghosts come out. They have to deal with Tunerla, but Kix actually uses all of his mana on it. Nearly all of his mana. That last little wave of terror is going to be able to pick up the Storm Spirit. The Ghosts are terrible. They never took care of Tunerla. And finally he's getting his damage off. Double kill for him. 3 heroes dead on Cornell. The Storm Spirit gets out with his life. They need to defend top. Solar is getting over there. I wonder if this was an offlane puck again. He's going for Dagon. Oh. How far does that swap go? He's thinking about it. Oh. Tiny's here. Nullifier. Tiny has to fight. He has to fight to help the puck. It's not going to be fast enough. There's a toss. The kill is there. Can you throw the tree and pick up a new one? Storm Spirit comes in. They'll pick up the Vengeful Spirit. There's no Aegis here either. That Venge hurts. They're actually still throwing though. Like they haven't stopped throwing at all. Dream Coil, of course. This is so dumb. They lose their gem as well. This is a disaster. Who did this? No racks taken, no tower taken at bottom. Ooh, I mean, sure the Death Prophet wasn't taken care of. She got a lot done in that last fight, but man, still the throws.
I'll take it.
Plus 420 blaze it. Dream Coil Rapid Fire. What actually is that?
Double damage.
I should look up what that is. Oh wait, I know what it is. So when Puck puts down the Dream Coil, he just like is a turret. That's ridiculous. He's like a turret onto the enemies, like everybody inside the Dream Coil. At least I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I kind of want to see that. But also 420 Blaze of Gold is pretty good as well. Gold traits are kind of ridiculous, especially 420 Blaze it. gold per minute. Look at that. Look at that gold. Like, it's so quick. He has buyback. Like, if his buyback is 2,000 needed, he'll have that in 5 minutes. That's all he needs to wait. Like, basically, if you use a buyback,
Radiant's bottom barracks
you're going to
are
have it
under
back
attack.
without really farming at all by the time it's all cooldown. It's so ridiculous. Look at that.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
It's so good. And he has a
Radiant's
refresher
bottom
shard.
shrine has fallen.
If Cornell actually come back from this, what should I do?
Radiant
I mean,
are
I'd be
scattered.
very happy for them. Obviously.
Dire's
Going down
bottom
the mid
shrine
lane,
is
like,
under attack.
that's the big question. Can the Radiant side actually beat Cornell in a straight fight? Cake's a little bit off the mark with that. Oh no, they actually just threw. Oh no, not like this. PSS going down, Dreamcoil out on the Whiskey, but it's not doing anything. The Ghost, they have to take care of it. PSS in the middle of everything. He's going to have the Yule Scepter on him. Tiny's doing stuff, but he's been broken. It's, oh, Vengeful Spirit down, but she's going to turn right around and kill off the Tiny. That's the Venge right there. Epicenter going through. Cakes is nearly dead. He's, oh, just going to miss that ice path. The Ghosts are still going. Puck moving around, level 25, starting to really die from this one. Has to use the phase shift soon. He's going to do it. Wow. Has the Yule Scepter after it as well. He's going to blink out. Oh my gosh, Solar, you god. You god, Solar. Oh my gosh. This game, man. Nothing's been taken in the base. Cakes is low. He needs to go get mana. And it feels like the fountain just regens so slowly right now. Bottom's pushing in so hard. Nature's Prophet has a buyback if he needs it. This is so ridiculous. This game shouldn't be going on right now. It really shouldn't. Cornell up 2k gold for what? The first time this game, nearly the first time this game that they've been ahead on anything. They have XP. Holy shit, man. And Puck is just going to keep on buying Dagons. Look at that gold. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It's so stupid, really. He's gonna be... I don't know why he's just going for Dagons, actually. It seems really inefficient. But he's gonna keep doing it. This game actually could get really interesting. I mean, it already is interesting, honestly. It kind of... Even then, Cornell got caught out. They shouldn't have won that fight. And somehow they came out on top of it. Because I guess Puck was doing stuff. He's getting so much gold right now. Almost at the Dagon level 5, and then you get the E-Blade, then you just blow somebody up. They actually really need this, to be quite honest, against the DP. Has she gone for the BKB? Nope, she's actually going Hex right now. I think you almost need a BKB against a Puck. Like, if he doesn't go E-Blade, he can get Ags. Which, although he doesn't have a huge amount of damage, like, Rapid Fire is not going to be a joke. Wait, he doesn't have Rapid Fire. Yeah, screw that. Axe just makes you break the tether. Or like, even if you're BKB, well, he doesn't really need to get it done. Yeah, there's no BKBs out here. Because no one cares. I'm just like, we were owning in the early game, we don't need to have magic immunity. Screw that. Screw winning this game. I still can't get over that illusion bait though. That wasn't even a bait. He was just using it to scout. And then the Nature's Prophet thought he was baiting with it. I still can't get over that. is why I like Dota. I like Dota. Smoke out from Cornell. This is one of the few times that they've actually been comfortable enough to do that. These guys actually aren't all the highest MMR people. Like, they're basically around 5 to 6k, maybe a little bit under even. But they play so well as a team, and they're very strategically minded. Like, they know how to play. It's actually ridiculous how good they can be. Even though they're not mechanically the best team, they know the strategy of this game very well. Auto remnants and ball lightning. Nope, who's gonna get caught? Who's behind him? Nobody. Nobody is behind the Vengeful Spirit. They don't have vision of it. And they can't do anything. Roshan's back up. And this is another Refresher Shard Cheese Roshan. Man, this Jakiro is really not having a good time at all. He's actually at the bottom of the net worth right now. Hasn't been very useful. BKB soon for Nature's Prophet. Can't say that that isn't a good idea at all. DP. Still going for Hex. And what has the Puck gotten with his 420 gold Blaze It talent? Almost has buyback and his level 5 Dagon. Dagon! Literally how he says it. They scanned him. No, not like this. Not like this. They have to see him. It blew up on him. That's... Oh. Not like this. He dagged him. Oh! Well, at least the Aegis goes to Radiant side. There's no Shrine to TP2. They can't take this. Might have won the battle, but you didn't win the Aegis. This dude's just gonna take it on down. Refresher Shard. Who was that gonna go on? I guess maybe the Sand King it could work on, but he's not alive. They can just pass it over later, I guess. Solar has boots of travel, I would assume. Nope, doesn't have boots of travel, but he'll buy them. Don't worry about it. Really have enough for buyback then. Ooh. Ooh. Onto the backside. I like this. BKB is used. Onto Tunerla. Trying to jump on top of him. Cheese used. Not turning around just yet. They've used the Aegis. Ooh, they're trying to get the Vengeful Spirit. Can they kill her? Nice swap out. And Storm Spirit's actually going to be silenced right on top of her. Onto a magic missile. No! Oh, not like this. It's so bad. It's so bad right now. They have to have vision of this, right? He goes over to the side. Rubik dies. Oh man. They took one Rax and they'll get back. Oh my gosh, this game. Oh no. They know where he is. They know everything. It's over. Oh, he misses the Burrow Strike. Misses the Scepter. But the Shadow Blade, they still have a gem though. Where's the gem? You don't need a gem. Goodbye, Tiny. Everybody has buyback though. Still a 10k lead on Cornell. Solar has his Refresher Shard still and 4,200 gold. 1,600 of it is surplus. Oh, Sheever is hosting me. Hi, Sheever Gaming. Well, thank you for the host. Just casting some of the NA Open Qualifiers of the Galaxy Battles right here. If you guys are interested. I'm sure you're interesting as well. Oh, there's the swarm onto the mid lane of Rag. Sasquatch gets on in there with the BKB, but it's going to end pretty soon. Cakes over to the backside. He's going to get right on top of Ryan, who's almost taking down the Jakiro. He's not been having a good match, so I'm not even sure if it's worth it to take down the Jakiro here. Finally, Tunerla will go down. He's not got the Aegis this time around. Frugot's just going to try to Sandstorm. What's that song name again? In the middle lane. He's going to fall after the Yules, but look at those illusions. Just doing so much work in the mid lane. Luckily, Tiny did not. Oh, no. No. Oh! Those illusions are so ridiculous sometimes. It's a 4-for-1 in the end. How many buybacks? Just one on the Rubik. And he died again.
Is under attack.
So that's fun and exciting. Look at this 420 Blaze It gold on Puck. He's actually going Mjolnir now. Help, dude. Could even buy it. He has surplus too. In the middle of that though, the Nature's Prophet is he's still going for these racks. Look at this team player right here. And we're probably going to pause for this. This is why the game is taking so long. The bench has a buyback too, so they do have to wait for her. Oh, this game. If you guys are just tuning in, this is a quarterfinal in the NA Open Qualifier to the Galaxy Battles Closed Qualifiers. Best of ones right now. Cornell versus LiOu. I can show you the rosters right here. If you know NA Dota at all, you may know some of these players. But I'm more familiar with the Cornell people since I do a little bit of collegiate casting. As soon as this game is over, we will get in the lobby for the next one. I'm still on the 5-minute Dota TV delay, just because we were forced to watch this late. But Cakes is going to go ham.
Middle barracks are under attack.
Nature's Prophet probably still wants to keep going for bottom, especially with the top lane pushing in. But Cornell, they're knocking on the door. Jakiro and Sand King are without buyback. We're probably going to force one out from the Vengeful Spirit right here, and that will probably back up Cornell. Do they know that nobody else has a buyback, though? Or is it even necessary? The Barospec's a pretty big facet of this one. He'll start with the Magic Missile onto the Tiny, but they're ready to turn it around onto the Vengeful Spirit. She doesn't have buyback. That's a dieback from her. Oh, Tunerla is getting caught out here. Starts the Ghost. Gakes is going to make his way out of here. Cakes is going to make his way out of here. And they're just going to turn tail and run. Nature's Prophet inside the base. He's trying to be a rat. He's gonna teleport on in and immediately get out. Remove teleportation cooldown. What a good talent. What a fun and exciting and balanced talent. 41-41 and after 54 minutes. This game is stupidly close. After 54 minutes here. Just 11k gold lead in favor of Cornell, and that's probably mostly the Puck 420 gold talent. Look how much that counts up. Doesn't even have his Mjolnir yet. And Sasquatch seems to have an insane amount of attack speed. Sanjin Yasha and an Assault Cuirass. Also has a big icy beard. He could just walk through those trees there. Honestly, 20 minutes ago, it looked like the Radiant side should have an easy win here, but they just kind of threw that away. They were like, whatever. We're just going to pick up a Kaya on a Jakiro. We'll not really worry about the fact that he's not getting any item progression. We're not going to worry about the fact that our players are so stacked at this point. We're just going to go and split push. It's more fun that way. And that's kind of costing them here. Tier 2 tower to fall on top. Brugos forced to get away from mid. If they lose this, oh man, that's going to suck. It's not going to end for a while. If we take a look at the buybacks, nobody has it except for the Puck. So this push for Cornell is actually really rough for them to do. I didn't realize that Storm Spirit had a taunt like that. Kind of weird with him flipping around. Roshan may respawn in 2 minutes. That's fun and exciting to know. If this ends by Rat Dota, I'll be very upset. It's actually a really close game now. It's like the Radiant side had Mercy. They were like, oh man, we can't beat the poor old college boys. So we'll just leave the buyback status up. Like, I fully expect Puck to have buyback for the whole rest of this game. He's building up a lot of attack speed now. 250 damage. Is he going to go for the... Oh, he sees him. He's gone already, though. He can't do anything about this. His teleport. It goes too fast. smoke up from the Radiant side. They're going for the poor old Ogre. And he probably, well, he's gone now. Can they find something better though? It's just a Rubik. Pause. Pause. I think, what if somebody had to go to the bathroom at this point? I don't even think that, yeah, they're still smoked up, so the Rubik doesn't see anything. I guess we could take a better look at the items here. Still have that nullifier on Nature's Prophet. He's gotten his BKB now. I don't know. I'm not really even seeing that many big build-ups anymore. Like, Death Prophet's been working on the Hex for about 15 minutes now. Nature's Prophet got his BKB, I guess. Kira obviously has nothing. Vengeful Spirit, sure, BKB soon. If there's a butterfly on Tiny, that might be interesting, but it's still tough to work around the ghosts. Still having a tough time to actually deal with the Death Prophet. Maybe Puck's damage does that. I don't know. What does an Aghanim Scepter actually do for Rubik? Like how hitting alt doesn't actually show you the Aghanims for Vengeful Spirit. I believe that it changed. Aghanims isn't all that bad. Okay, so we're back. And Rubik may die. Rubik, please, not like this. You've got to be kidding me. How do you do this? How do you just miss that Burrow Strike? Oh, man. The line of remnants. Just marking where the Storm Spirit may have been. Taking a look at the vision. Just one lonely ward out for the Radiant side. Dire have one lonely ward as well. They could smoke up here. They might. They're all grouped up. Not electing to smoke yet though. To use the... Nope. Still waiting to get enough gold for a Moonstone. Or Moonshard rather. Moonstone is like Pokemon or something. Yeah, throw that tree away. Who needs it? That's right, Tiny. Just get another one. You don't even know.
The seeds of fortune.
I wonder if the... Oh no, they have to worry about top. That's always the problem. Like, they have to worry about the super creeps pushing in the top lane. I mean, sure, bottom's gonna push in, but that's the beauty of having a Nature's Prophet. Always gonna have somebody to split push, always gonna have someone to defend. And the Treants have been slowly working down the tier 4 towers. With those not respawning,
Dire's middle tower is under
yeah, you're
attack.
never gonna find the Nature's Prophet like that. With the tier 4 towers not getting their health back, like just continuing to send in those Treants is gonna make some lasting damage. I like how the creeps now just float. They float in the air. 59 minutes now. Moonshard on Puck. Hasn't consumed it yet. I would assume that's just what he does. Yeah. As soon as the cooldown is over. Maybe. Yeah. He really does need the Yule Scepter. But where did it go? There's no status effect here. It's just on his attack speed, right? 260 attack speed. It's pretty fast. It's not as fast as Ricky Bobby, but it's pretty fast. Still looking at those buyback cooldowns, and a lot of them are coming up for the Dire side in about 10 seconds. So we may see them start to be a little bit more aggressive. The timing is slightly off with the Venge. He's at 1 minute and 40 right now. They are also lucky with Roshan, so it's they could go for this. And their refresher, I mean, other than the puck, there's not really a point in having the refresher there, I guess. Double avalanche. Oh, yeah. So good. Or double Shivas. Wait. Does it refresh items? That was the thing I probably missed. All of your items and abilities. Okay, it does. They're going to go for Roche. That's a little bit unlucky that Cornell didn't check it. Well, not unlucky. They should have checked it. Well, in any case, they'll take the Aegis. They'll pick up everything. Tunerla gets the refresher shard in his inventory, which isn't fully helpful unless they don't take care of the Death Prophet the whole time her ult is going, and she just gets a second one off and wins the game, pretty much. But for some reason, I don't think it's that simple. This game. Not like this. For reference, the other semifinal, or the semifinal on the other side of the bracket, it's already been going for 40 minutes at this point, and it started about obviously about 20 minutes into this game. I'm going to quickly get into the lobby for the other one because we do have a winner here. But continue to cast this one, just see what ends up happening. Hopefully we get an invite soon enough. It's right there. Hello. Alright, so we'll get the messages from the bots there. A little bit of a spoiler, but whatever. Nature's Prophet just continues to sit here. He's gonna make the base vacant of trees pretty soon. Range Drax is under backdoor protection. Oh, meanwhile we're missing kill. Solar gets the kill onto LiOu. Cakes is gonna go onto a tier 4 tower. Oh my gosh, not like this. They're gonna use the the ghost. They've never been able to deal with the ghost. They have to kill Tuner right now. Here comes the epicenter though, and it's huge onto Cornell, roasting them inside of the base. The buybacks have to come through, and well, Rubik was turned into a pig. It was close. Everybody's gonna buy back right now. It's all hands on deck to try to defend the base because the super creeps are getting a little bit annoying. Fight recap, lots of buybacks, huge amount of gold over to the Radiant side. We are 63 minutes in, and it is only a 6k gold lead in favor of Cornell. So right now, I mean, those are most of the buybacks. So that puts the ball into the Radiant side's court. I mean, they've been trying to split push the whole game, but they might be able to actually group up for a fight here. I guess we'll just have to see. It is getting late here in the Dota world. Actually, it's morning. It's 3:57 until night. It used to give you like an actual real time of day. Oh, Sasquatch might have just fed. Muted. Hit by the trees. BKB is coming through. The Burrow Strike isn't going to help, but Tunerla is there. Cakes has to fight. Sasquatch might have thrown. They have the vision of him. They hit him with the Ice Path, and Tiny is probably going to die. Solar's still doing some work here, though. Okay, Sasquatch is dead. That's a huge source of damage, and he doesn't have buyback. Nature's Prophet back in the fight. BKB by Cakes. He's going to TP out, but it is chaos, and also probably not going well. Oh, man. Just wasn't able to utilize most of that force stuff. If they make it forward, Frugos is going to have to figure out how to actually hit his Burrow Strikes. And Solar might be getting caught out by Nature's Prophet. Oh. Not right now. Not right now. Wow. This game, though. Right now, Solar is doing the best that he, or rather, Cakes is doing the best that he can to keep these lanes pushed out, maybe get something done. But the one tier 3 tower in the top lane is saving Radiant from the Megas.
Where's the party?
And Puck will send out this illusory orb out.
Middle barracks are under
Backdoor
attack.
protection is still a bit annoying. Oh, they're going to try to go for it.
Has fallen.
They're going to try to go for it, but the fact is they don't have their Tiny for 60 more seconds, so this is the only move. Is it going to be enough? Look at the base. The tier 4 tower is down. Whiskey, hit the base. Hit the base. You can't do this. Hit the base. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, that's going to be it. Cakes goes back to defend, and Whiskey will be able to finish off the base. That's it. And we're into the next game.